Man, the game done got soft as hell. Gotta do something about it. For real.
America, welcome to sports. In layman's terms, I'm your guy Willie SoSo, and apparently Rick Franchise and TBD done skipped out on my ass. But don't fear, I got my main man Roddie guest starring tonight. Still doing it how we do it. No coach speak, no media spin, coming to you from our favorite watering hole, Snooker's Pool and Pub in Livonia. Let's get on into it. Did you watch any of the All-Star game?
I'm not gonna even lie to you. I was just looking for Cade.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Watch little bits and pieces. Look at my favorite players or whatever. That's pretty much it, man. But I wasn't really into it like I usually was, you know.
And that's the way it's been for, a while now.
Right.
All-Star Weekend really just hasn't been, what it used to be, unless, like you say, you watching for one of our favorite, people on the one of your Pistons.
Right.
Kay Cunningham.
Yeah, that sums it up for me.
And the truth of the matter is, it's just not for All-Star Weekend.
Right.
There are a lot of people complaining about the league in general.
Right.
About, it's soft,
Right.
TV ratings are down. The narrative that's getting painted is that nobody's watching, or at least a lot less people are watching.
You know what, man? Look, I got a few opinions on that.
I'm sure you tell me, my brother.
What sport is king right now?
NFL.
When the NBA was at its peak, the game was physical.
True.
It was a physical game. A fight could break out at any moment or whatever.
All true.
America loves rivalry, bro. Yeah, it was rivalry, and look, it were men playing.
Yeah.
It wasn't no stashing a 17-year-old for 4 or 5 years and hope that he pan out.
All facts.
When the draft came, you knew every college player that was coming out, and he was a man. He was 21 to 23 years old coming out.
All facts.
Now you got one and dones coming in, and they were physically ready to play. You know what I'm saying?
Now that one was kind of interesting.
I read this article, and this is one of the reasons, because I know you a basketball dude. This is one of the reasons why I'm glad that I got to have you on the show today, specifically to talk about this particular issue.
Yeah.
Now, the article that I read, and it made some sense. I didn't completely agree with it, but it made some sense.
Right.
We say that the NBA has an issue, whether it be All-Star Weekend or the season in particular.
Right.
And you just listed a lot of the reasons why I agree that they do have a problem.
Right.
But according to this article that I read in Yahoo Sports, I can't remember the guy who wrote it, but he pointed out some options. Attendance is up.
Yeah.
Season ticket holders, they selling out. I mean, at least for the good teams, they're selling out.
Right.
While TV ratings might be down, the social media interaction and influence,
all that is up
through the roof, in fact.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but these folks, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, any profession, they're not in the habit of losing money.
No.
So not only is all of that up, but the TV deals, record breaking. They just signed them not too long ago.
Yeah.
The TV deals record that are going to be record breaking.
Yeah.
So somebody is watching.
Yeah.
And I figured out where the disconnect is.
Okay. I want to hear what you got to say about this.
We come from a different space. We from a different way where, like you said, we knew the cats coming out of college.
Yeah.
We had an attention span to follow a player from college.
From high school.
Yeah.
On a local high school in the newspaper all the way up
into the league.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we knew this. We studied.
Right.
These young cats now that are the reason that the attendance is up and that the streaming is up and that the social media is up. They don't do none of that. They want it right now. They here, boom, boom, and then on to the next one.
Yeah.
That's why superstars don't last as long.
No,
that's why superstars you can have a one and done, come be dope, and then you don't hear about them after 3 years.
Right.
Because that's about as long as this new generation can stomach.
Yeah, the attention span is like that.
Yeah, that's as long as they can stomach.
And look, and as a whole, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at it, it's healthy. The business is healthy as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, mind you, back when we were coming up, dude, it was only so many outlets to watch the NBA. You were starving for the NBA.
Which is why we're concerned about the TV ratings being down, because that was the only way that we can consume the product.
Right. But now, man, when you look at it, they didn't globalize the game.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Our game didn't change because we wanted to globalize the game, because we wanted to bring the Europeans in, and they couldn't get with the physical game. They had to change the style in order to get those guys over here, and that's what brings their dollars over here, and that's what made the business healthy as a whole.
No doubt. Don't disagree with you. Now, in what you're saying, you transferred over from the analytics of the marketing to the actual style of play that the NBA is,
because that's what's making the money.
No doubt. Yeah, no, so they definitely correlated.
Yeah.
Because of when we get to talking about style of play and the difference from when we came up, and again, America, y'all got to understand something. The biggest disconnect with the NBA and a sect of its fans is simply it's not what we grew up on.
Right. The younger generation,
they love it.
They don't know because they wasn't there.
Correct.
They only know what they know now.
And they love what they see.
Yeah.
And the NBA has adapted to that.
Right.
Oh, see, your shit is coming out now.
Now, with regards to the style of play, these youngins love the three-point ball. You know why? Because just like we were fascinated with Magic and Bird and Isaiah, they came in the game seeing Steph Curry and Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
And shooting logo three-pointers.
Right.
And that kind of thing. They came into a game where they literally had to change the rule books for this Euro step and this gather step, so forth and so on, or what we would call traveling.
Yeah.
So now, that's
I understand it.
That's what
I'm not the dude
adapted to.
Yeah, I'm not the dude that's gonna sit up here and just hate on it. I know what it is now. I understand the game. And I also understand is that the kids are the ones that's going to be spending the bread.
Facts on facts.
But see how our thing is here?
Oh, yes, we're on the same wavelength.
There it is.
We're the same cat.
Get him there.
The bottom line of it, for us, we just became the old motherfuckers.
Yeah, overnight.
That's it.
Overnight.
We just became the old motherfuckers. And it took reading this article to help me accept it. So with that said, let's go back to the All-Star game.
Okay.
If you could be the czar of the NBA, what would you do to fix the All-Star game?
You know what, man? First of all, we're going back to East to West.
Okay.
We're going back to traditional basketball.
All right. I ain't mad at it.
Look, dude, captains got to be put into place. Matter of fact, coaching got to be put in place. The emphasis got to be put back on coaching. It ain't no special stipulations or prizes at the end of this. Hey, man, people are paying this money to come out here. Put some effort in the game.
That's what I want.
That's it.
That's what
all
I want.
All this changing stuff up, and we gonna do that. We ain't gonna do none of that. We gonna make coaches coach, and we gonna make leaders be leaders.
You gotta find a way to
put an effort out there,
incentivize these cats to
That's
play the
it.
game.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
So here's what I would do. Versus going back to East and West, I would do something different.
What you gonna do about it then?
It didn't even come from the All-Star game. It actually came from a WNBA spinoff. You heard about the Unrivaled, the off-season league that they got going on for the WNBA? In the Unrivaled league, versus having, like, say, an all-star, East versus West kind of thing.
Okay.
No, you know what they got?
What they got?
A one-on-one tournament.
Oh, that's gonna make the bread.
You take. It was on, during all of the All-Star Weekend festivities.
Okay.
In fact, That shit drew me in more than the All-Star Weekend stuff.
I can believe it.
They had 30 players from the WNBA.
Okay.
Big, little, whatever your skill set is. Don't matter. You make it, you take it. Hood rules, damn near. I mean, all the way up into, well, I mean, I guess they call fouls or whatever. But survive in advance.
Yeah, physicality.
And you can get your three. If you got Steph versus Jokic, of course we know how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
But guess what? That one miss, shit changed.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what? And that would be a good look. But I'm speaking from a traditionalist.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at that. And you can still keep that. Yeah, but I'm talking about something that's going to draw people in. Because what do we do when we sit at the bar and drink and in the barbershop and all of that? We sit and compare this cat.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
To that cat, and this dude better than that dude.
Yeah.
Well, America, fuck the bullshit. So let's get to it. I mean, you think that Steph is better than Kyrie or Kyrie is better than Steph? I don't want that shit.
I wouldn't mind that.
That one was kind of deep. You went to the bottom of the ocean on that.
I don't know if these things will make the league better. At least All-Star Weekend. I don't know what could be done. I do know what could be done to incentivize better play during the league. It is really only one thing that the league has to do. They have to start incentivizing defense again.
Yeah.
Let these cats play. I'm not talking about just go all hack a shack all over the place.
No. But move your feet.
Get back.
Put your hands up.
Reinstate hand checking. See what happens.
That part.
Reinstate hand checking.
That part.
And see.
I said that with the league as a whole. They talking about, well, let's widen the court. They're coming up with so many different ways to improve the game. When all you got to do is go back to the hand check. If you tired of threes, the hand check will fix all of that.
This is facts.
I'm a big advocate of bringing back the hand check.
This is facts. I'm with you on that one.
Bring back the hand check.
So, there, America, we fixed it. The All-Star game and the league.
But they ain't going to do it. Because Luka going to cry and say he touched me.
Money is going to talk. and
the European guys ain't physical enough.
It is what it is.
So,
but America,
we trying though.
We trying. and that's sports. In layman's terms. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe to this content. Let the world know that we out here talking our shit. You can find us on Sports in layman's term at Facebook, at Twitter. You can find us at Lay Term Sports, YouTube, Sports in layman's term. Hell, if you really want to get in contact with us, you can find us at Sports in layman's terms at Gmail. On behalf of the rest of the squad, TBD and Whip and Franchise, I am Willie SoSo and Roddie, my man. Thank you for stepping in, my dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the time.
And this has been Sports in layman's terms.
Where the Charles Oakleys and Bill and Beers and Rick and Horns of the game, man. You can travel your ass into the lane if you want to. Do it at your own risk.